Because Papa, did you know what she was doing? Every time she finished one, she got one from the refrigerator.
Hello, folks. Well, busy day today. Busy day. Anyway, glad you guys could come and join us this morning. We were going around different areas of the Pulang Duta, Kalampang area, and then we went into the town of Balut, got a few things we needed, and then we came home. What, hon?
Where was the zipper that you used?
Right here in my hand.
Can I borrow it?
Why always when I want to do something, you want to borrow?
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, I thought what I'd do tonight is... These are no good, Micah. Mama's got good ones in the bedroom. I don't often pay for people to take care of my fingernails, you know? When I need to cut them or clean them. I used to do it when I was in the U.S. I never hired no one to do them. So when I come here, it's so cheap to get your nails done here.
Maybe tomorrow.
I
Papa,
think
can
we
get
pay
your
like,
nails done.
what do we pay? 70 pesos, huh? 70 pesos to somebody. The exchange rate is 61 or 61 point, I don't know, 8 maybe? It just sunk to a new low. So it's like 61.8 per dollar. And it costs you 70 to get your nails done. So you're paying like $1.05. $1.05 to have somebody come, clean your nails, cut your nails, do your, it's 70 per hands and 70 per
Papa,
feet.
I think I'll
So you
just
get
let
140
the lady
pesos.
Go here tomorrow.
Huh?
Maybe the lady can come here today.
I don't know, I'm gonna do mine tonight, but she can come do my toes tomorrow. So you end up paying 140 pesos to get your toenails done and your fingernails done.
Papa, Tiger wants attention too.
And they'll even throw polish on it if you want it. I always decline the polish. I'm thinking I should get some pink put on my nails. You know, that would look real cute. Just
Ew.
kidding.
Pink with white.
Pink and white. Yeah, there you go. French nails, huh?
Yep.
We get the tips white and the nail pink. Anyway, put the doll cat away. Just finished watching the last slide. Went to sleep. Nothing makes me dash more than needles. I got my needles today, guys. I'll tell you what. The first shots were hell. The one today, I barely felt it. I barely even felt the needle going into my arm. I mean, Dr. Glenn, when he stuck the needle in, was like, I barely felt a little prick at all. It's like, damn. I said, this is okay. This shot's okay. Because the other day when that lady shot me, ooh, that hurt like hell. But I think she might have been, my petty cost me 30 bucks. Damn. Over here, Jimmy John, they'll come and do it for you. For 70 pesos for your fingers, 70 pesos for your toes. And they'll even put the disinfectant stuff on there, the pink stuff. Or they'll even paint them for you if you ask them to. And I don't think they're charging extra for it. They carry all that around with them.
But Papa, I trust it's more vanilla. Like,
How much is the polish?
I don't know. Cheap?
Let's go see if you can find Mama's little kit right there in her desk. She hides the kit with the good clippers. I got these ones that just want to tear the nails. They don't want to cut the nail. You need to throw these away. These are old. These are no good. Anyway, I'm just zipping my nails off real quick because I noticed how dirty they looked on the camera today when I was talking. And I was like, damn, my nails are filthy. No, 30 bucks. Hello, Legend of Vander. Well, I went and got my second dog rabies shot. Okay, then I got that done today. That cost me 1,890 pesos. You can calculate that out. That's probably about 30 bucks. So I had to pay for this one, and I had to pay for the one when I went to the city. Also, it wasn't quite this expensive because I went to the public hospital. Okay. I want you guys to know, if you go to a public hospital in the Philippines, you will be seen. Okay? If you have Phil Health, it's better. But if you don't, they'll see you. It's public hospital. Public hospital will charge for certain things, but I mean, if you got to get a room, yeah, you got to pay. You got to pay for your medications. They make you go to the pharmacy and buy them. Okay, or you can buy them from the hospital pharmacy. But you can go to the public hospital, is what I'm trying to say. And it's not a big deal. I went there when I had a cut on my foot. I was sitting back here behind my house. We were building the house, and I had a stack of window panes stacked up on the hillside, right? And I was working, and I turned around, I hit the window panes, and one slid down and went, cut right into my big toe. I mean, nice gouge in my big toe, right? It's just pouring blood. So I just pulled my big toe up, wrapped a rag around it, tied it real tight with a rag. We got a bunch of balloon guy leaves, smashed them up, made a liquid out of them, then put that on there, then tied it up again. And then I went to the hospital, and it was free. Got in there, and they stitched it for nothing. Another time I had an infection in my foot, and it was big abscess in my foot, right? I went there. I saw the doctor. They excised it, got the pus and crap out of it, and then gave me antibiotic prescription and gave me a tetanus shot and a couple other things. Took care of you. Okay? You only pay for like the shots and things like that because they may not have the medicine on hand. You got to go to the pharmacy and buy it, bring it back. Or they don't want to use it for you. You're a foreigner. Really cheap, inexpensive. But you're getting medical care. You're there with a real doctor, and it's a public hospital, and so they're not charging you for the doctor visit. So then the time that Charm and I had a little small accident on the motorcycle, we just trying to transition from dirt back onto pavement, and there was a lip. And we're driving a little Honda Wave, little 110, that has small tires on it, and we hit that little lip right there and fell over. But Charm scratched her foot. All right, got a little cut on her foot. I said, okay, we're going to go to the hospital down here. We'll go to Ballard Hospital and have your foot looked at and let them clean it up. And we went to the hospital, and they checked her. That's when we found out she was pregnant with Micah. That was way back, February 2013. And she asked Charm, says, are you pregnant? Charm is her cousin, right? Charm said, no, I'm not pregnant. What makes you think that? She says, yeah, I think you're pregnant, Charm. Only a nurse would know that, So she went and got a pregnancy test, told Charm, go to the CR and take the pregnancy test. Came back, doop, doop, 2 red lines, son of a bitch. Here come our first baby. That was February of 2013. She was pregnant with Micah, and she was already 2 months pregnant. So anyway, in September, Micah popped out. So best we could figure, we conceived Micah around the 8th of December. We met on 18 November. So on 8 December is when we conceived Micah. Why would you eat to make your tummy? Mango? A lot? Charm's eating too much food. We had delicious dinner tonight, guys. Let me show you what we had. There's still some leftovers. If you guys are hungry, give me a second. I'll show you what we have for leftovers. I didn't eat. I'm trying to lose weight, as you guys know. And I'm on a no alcohol diet as well. There you go. There was dinner, guys. We had blue crab, bulao, which is Spanish mackerel. Got some chunks taken out of it. We had fresh okra, which I will partake of. What else do you have in there? And mango. That was dinner. Of course, we have bagaong. Of course, you eat bagaong with your mango, right? So anyway, that's my favorite is to take the chilimansi and dip my okra in it. And I'm just going to munch on it right now. The only reason I do the petty is because I can't reach it anymore. I do my hands myself. Yeah, that's exactly why I do the petty also, Jimmy John. I can't reach my toes good. It's hard to bend over and stay bent over for a period of time where you're cutting your toes and cleaning them and all that. You know what? I put it up on her knee and boop, 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 boop. She cleans my toes good. charges 70 pesos, and off you go. You know, she's gone and you're good, you know. That was fast. Isn't it supposed to be spaced out? Legend, we're doing for the dog shot. Hello, Ronnie. ¿Cómo está? For the dog shot, you do the first shot is done. I did the first shot at the hospital in Masbate. What'd that cost us? 900 something? 700 something pesos. So then, but also to drive, it's 2 hour drive there, 2 hour drive home. So you got to pay for that fuel too. That's about 1,500. So about 2,200. Then today we drove over to Pulanduta to get the second shot. It was supposed to be 3 days apart, right? So today was scheduled second shot, Friday. Monday is scheduled third shot. And then, I know we talked about it in my live yesterday, that I went over and I looked for the dog, and the dog was gone, right? We went and looked for the dog, couldn't find the dog. So, today I was walking down the beach. PK was walking down the beach. I was walking down the beach. The kids were there. Our dogs were there, which I was trying to hurry because our dogs were up by PK and MJ. And that section of beach has a lot of dogs. That's where I got attacked, right? Close to right there by the beach. So anyway, I was trying to hurry and get there. I had a nice stick with me I'm carrying. I wanted to get there in time to kind of protect MJ and PK, and then they're not carrying sticks. They're letting the two dogs, Chaos and Smokey, walk with them. So I was hurrying to get down there, and then I was telling, hey, PK, you got to watch out for these wild dogs down here, especially when you have Chaos and Smokey with you, and you got 6 kids around you. I said, it's very dangerous. So anyway, the dogs didn't come out and attack them. But I started walking down a little farther down the beach, and all of a sudden 2 dogs came out. And one of them was short brown hair, looked identical to the dog that attacked me, and it was a boy dog. The homeowner was standing right there. I said, is this your dog? And she didn't want to answer me. And then I had Micah ask her, and the other lady there, she's all smiling, you know. I had Micah ask her, I said, is this her dog? Because this looks exactly like the dog that bit me on my leg. If so, tell her do not kill the dog so we can observe it. If this is the dog, we want to observe it, don't kill your dog. You know, let us know. So then I was walking back, and there was a whole group of family, ladies, the Villalobos family that Charm and I had donated to their high schoolers 2 days ago. We gave them money to support their high school children for uniforms and clothes, right? And books and notebooks stuff. And they were very, very appreciative. And I told her that I had gotten bit right about where she was sitting, right behind where she was sitting, there in front of the Francisco home, right? So anyway, after I accused the lady of that being possibly being the dog, we're walking back. I told these ladies, I said, you know what? I'm this close to canceling all the Christmas party because I don't appreciate everything I do for everybody in this village and then them hiding whose dog bit me. I said, that is bullcrap. And so I got home. I wasn't even home 10 minutes, and Charm's phone rang. And one of the ladies on the phone was telling Charm that the dog I saw was not the dog, that the actual dog that bit me was owned by Jokno Francisco, who we thought owned it, right? That's who everyone told us owned it. But he disclaimed it. Oh, it's just a stray dog, wild dog. No, there's no dog here like that.
Look, I took a shower. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay.
I took a shower now.
So then she told Charm the dog was Jokno's dog. Jokno took him up by the well and killed him. Somewhere up near where the well went to get water. But killed the dog up there. So I'm thinking to myself, boy, what a bunch of liars these Franciscos are, you know. But anyway, at least we got the truth out of it. So now the dog is dead. So what does that mean to me? Well, if the dog's alive and you can observe it and he doesn't die of rabies or show signs of rabies, then you don't have to get but the 3 shots. If the dog is dead or you can't observe the dog, you've got to go for a 4th shot. The shot today was 1,890 pesos. The hospital says they'll have the third shot. The doctor there at the regional health unit told Charm, "I'll have the shot on Monday. I'll have the antivirus or the shot you need, the rabies shot, on Monday. If you come in, I'll administer it to you and it won't cost you anything." So Charm and I are like, okay, that's cool, because she's the same lady who told me to wait a week till Monday till she got her medicine, right? And I didn't feel good about waiting a week to get my first shot or my second shot. I wanted to get him going because I don't trust that maybe the dog did have rabies, you know. Don't take a chance on screwing your body up, because it will screw you up if you get bitten by a dog with rabies. So anyway, I went ahead and I got the first shot. Today I got the second shot. Monday I'll get the third shot at the hospital. I told the doc today, Dr. Glenn, I said, "Doctor, if for some reason the hospital doesn't have the medication on Monday, I'll come back to you for shot number 3 on Monday." And he said, okay. Dr. Glenn and I know each other very well because we're always sitting together at the fiesta at the VIP table. Okay. For some reason, they feel like when Mr. White walks in the gate that I have to have the VIP fancy ribbon with a fancy little design thing on it, you know, to show that I'm a VIP for their fiesta. And it happens at just about every single fiesta I go to. It happens for 2 reasons. One and main reason is not because they like me, although they do, that's secondary. The first reason is they want my money, okay? Because what happens is, let's say you go on one night, it's general fiesta night where everybody's dancing and having a good time, and the brown guy talks to everybody and blah, 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 blah. And it's just a fun night. Everybody gets drunk, dances till 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, whatever. The next night, they usually have a baby queen night, and they will select whoever the baby queen is. They'll have a ceremony for the baby queen. The third night is generally lady queen night, right? Well, during baby queen night and lady queen night, you have the queen and you have her court, right? The princesses or the ladies who were not selected. You have usually the outgoing, and then you have 3 or 4 first, second, third runner-up, right? And the queen herself. So you have 4 ladies with 4 escorts and the outgoing queen or baby queen. And then for lady queen, it's the same way. You have 4 incoming, right? 3 runners up and the queen. So what they do is they will, first of all, they'll give a sash to the lady, and they will call a VIP and the parents to go up and pin the sash on the participant, right? And then you go sit back down, and generally they only call you once, you know. But if they're giving, like the one ceremony I went to, they were giving the sash. That's 4 sashes. They were giving, what were they giving next? They were giving a bouquet of flowers, okay? And then they gave like a certificate, I believe, to all of them. It ended up being 3 times for each participant. So they needed 12 people. So I got called twice. And each time you go up, they're looking for you to donate some money. So normally people will donate, you know, 500 or 1,000. Of course, you're the foreigner. They're looking at you. Everyone's watching you. See how much money you give, you know. I generally give 1,000 when I go up. So if they call me twice, I give 2. They get it with 2,000 out of me. It supports the church. The patronal fiesta we're having is money that goes to the church. So I'm going to talk to the barangay this year. We're going to have fiesta in August 15, 16, I believe. What?
My soccer ball is a ball, a big one.
Why?
Because I don't know, I'm not letting it today. It's just there.
Bring me the ball. Bring it to me. So anyway, that's why they sit me up at the VIP table so they can get money out of me. That's the main reason. They like me, but they want my money too. So this year I'm going to talk to the barangay captain. I'm going to say, look, why don't we do this? Instead of 5 days, 2 days in August and 3 days in December of giving the money to the church for the fiesta, why don't you do the 2 days in August and 2 of the days in December for the fiesta? Like baby queen, lady queen, let those days, all that money, go to the church. And let the general day go to the school. Because then you can help to support the school better from the barangay. The school gets no support from the barangay. Generally, they don't get support. Now, the way they got it today, they were up at the school. They're digging the trench to put the wall, the new wall in, block wall, in front of the mounds of dirt that come down in front of the school, because they know, I've already talked to Teacher Ruel, as soon as the rains come, all that dirt, those tractors piled up there and the dump trucks piled up in that schoolyard, all of that's going to turn to muck, mud. It's going to wash right on down the hill. All your dirt's going to be all over the place, but not where you
They're
want it.
making wall.
That's what I'm just talking
But I
about.
think that
They're putting a
budget
wall up.
is not enough. Chen donated 3 sacks of cement, I think.
Never enough budget. Let's see if Chaos will eat an okra.
No.
He's sniffing it. He took it in his mouth. See if he'll eat it.
Slap.
Let me see your. Where's the big hole?
Here.
Yeah, his explanation very long, Jimmy John. Sometimes 1 hour.
Ez, how are you? Crazy story. Hey man, Utsav, hello. Try frying okra. I do, Utsav. I'm from the South, bro. I grew up in Louisiana, Mississippi, and we fry okra.
Slap.
I know, but son, I don't hear the hole. We need to put it in a bucket of water and find the hole tomorrow. I love fried okra, guys. But okra is not as good. Your bulao is right here, Jimmy John, right on the table. I saved you half a bulao. Over half. I saved you 3/4 of fish. There's more than bones there, bro. We call them lady fingers. Yep. Them okra is lady fingers, guys. So, yes, Jimmy John, so what ended up happening is the dog was killed by Jokno, is what the lady told Charm tonight. Jokno killed the dog, so the dog's no longer around, and the one I saw today is not the same dog. So even though he was a little aggressive coming out, it's not the same dog. So anyway, we do know what the truth is now, but Jokno's not going to pay my medical bill. But I am going to put it in the report, everything I know about what happened, so that the barangay can make it known to people that a dog that bites somebody needs to be placed under observation, you know? So, we do know the truth now, because people told on us. That Dr. Glenn looked really hip. Looks like you guys are getting ready to go to a soccer game. He's really cool, Jimmy John. Dr. Glenn is the barangay captain for Pulang Duta. He's a really, really nice guy, okay? He's got a nice family, really, really nice guy, just a blessing to the community. He has his own private practice in his home. And I don't know if you guys caught what was going on today. There was a guy there when we arrived that had been electrocuted. And Dr. Glenn spent time trying to revive him, and he couldn't bring him back. He died. So we had a guy in Pulang Duta got electrocuted and died today. I don't know how, what happened exactly. There was, one got electrocuted, then the other patient of Dr. Glenn was a stroke victim, had a stroke last night. So he was there for observation at Dr. Glenn's. The other patient was there. I guess he had released him too. Or maybe they put him in the ambulance. You said the ambulance was empty, right, Charm? Okay. Well, where'd the body go? Where'd the electrocuted body go? I don't know either. We didn't see it disappear. I think it went away in the hospital. The hospital did not turn on the red lights as they were leaving. No siren, no red and blue light. Nothing, just drove away. So don't know if the guy was in there or what happened. We don't know. because we went over to visit Mom Ruth, who is now the head of the Pulanduta Elementary School. She used to be a head over here and at our school. And so now she's living in Pulanduta, and she's the head principal over there. So we were over there having a good time with her. I was live the whole time. We were just chatting, guys, having a good time chatting with her. We hadn't seen her in a long, long time. And so she offered coffee and bread and mango and all kinds of goodies. They always do. They're so hospitable guys when you come over here. If you just stop somewhere and say hi to somebody, here comes the coffee or the Coke and the bread and snacks. And they'll even go out to the nearest bread place and buy fresh bread and bring it and put it in front of you, fresh fruits. And they're very, very hospitable in the Philippines, guys. They love you. Everybody, very, very hospitable. Love everyone, you know. So he should have to pay. I know he won't. Yeah. So I know he doesn't want to pay because he has no money. That's why he hid the fact that he killed the dog. He just got told on tonight by another neighbor that knew what happened or heard them talking about it or saw him kill it. But she said he was up by the well. He killed the dog. So maybe she was up at the well getting water. Who was it told you, hon? Who told you
What?
about the dog? The lady that I confronted tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. The lady I confronted today
Because how many people
about
told
her
me
dog.
The dog is Francisco.
Yeah, everyone knows it belonged to Joko Francisco. And this lady did too. Okay, probably because the dog she owns is probably the brother of the dog that attacked me. They look identical, guys. Short brown hair, long snout, and aggressive, you know, so it probably runs in their bloodline. Anyway, I'll just delete it from my Christmas list. Only Michael White can be 5 minutes into the live and 10 minutes behind in the chat. Yeah, you guys know that. I love that. Another long day, Charm. Yes. One of my uncles in San Francisco passed a few days ago. I'm sorry to hear that. He was a colonel in the Army. Condolences, Jimmy John. Oh, I'm already caught up in the chat, Jimmy. There's no more chats. What happened? I'm trying to scroll. There's nothing left. And I'm on all. Wow, I hope I didn't miss anything. So anyway, it was a long day. We got the shot thing done. We got to hear the people crying over the dead electrocuted body. We did get the parts for the boat. We bought the bolts, the screws, the stainless steel tubing we're going to add to the exhaust to carry the exhaust away from the guys in the boat. So it's not coming up right in PK's lap, you know. If the exhaust coming up right under his lap, it might burn his balls because he's not wearing undies there. He likes to free ball with his kilt on, so I'm sure he's trying to stay cool. And if so, that exhaust ain't going to be cool. It's going to come right up his skirt. So don't you know, Michael, we all slow down for you. Well, thank you, Jimmy John. Appreciate it. Yeah, just another day in the province. Lovely, lovely day in the province, guys. We love it here. You know that. So we got the engine cover for the 18 horsepower. So that's good to go. We got the bolts to bolt the engine cover on with new washers. And then we picked up the exhaust pipe. The 25 horsepower engine is in the boat and mounted. And I did start it today. Boy, that sound up so beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. I'll walk down with this time with my Wi-Fi Mini, and I'm gonna fire up that engine. I'll let you guys hear that engine purr. Oh my God, that thing sounds like it's got so much power. I can't wait to put that in the water. And hopefully the new propeller I ordered, the 581 peso propeller, performs, because it's more of a angled propeller like that. The blades come off either side like that at an angle. It's got a nice pitch to it. So it's almost like the ones in the US that have 3 blades on them, you know, that you buy. That the 3 blades that have a hub mounts on your threaded shaft of your outboard motor. It's much like that, only it's only 2 blades, but they curve outward like that on a nice curve and go up about, I don't know, 6 inches high. And the center portion is 3 inches threaded. So I hope everything works well. I'll put that on the boat and let's give that a shot. Scuba-doo, how are you? Welcome. Scuba, we're probably not going to be leaving to Cavite until next week. Earliest would be Tuesday morning. We'll see. We're just still moving money. moving money around, I've got to get the Thailand order came today. I've got to get that all processed tomorrow, get the invoices done, send them over to him so he can make payment. And then the order came for, well, the ballast order for the Philippines and Thailand. The pro forma invoices are there for them to pay. The one in Philippines already paid yesterday or day before, and the one in Thailand is going to pay tonight. So hopefully those invoices will go, and my work will be done for another month. No more orders. But I'm happy enough with the order. It's going to give us a little more profit, give us a little more help towards money for the new place we're going to buy. Thank you, Ralph. Thanks for the golden coin. What's going on?
Kayo ang nilagay
There's a rat where? In the attic? Put the cat up there. Micah, take the ladder over to the opening and stick the cat up there.
No,
Why not?
there's a rat.
You go get the rat.
Then he puked again, just like.
Yeah, never mind. I'll put the traps up there.
He ate,
Ralphie, Titan, thank you for the golden coin. Thank you, Ralphie. Thanks for coming in, supporting our channel. Much appreciated.
I
Pop, pop,
think
pop, pop, pop.
it's the same rat to the sand.
Yeah, I found the rat traps. They're ready to go. Just got to bait them and put them up. I'll do it tonight. So I got 2 rat traps. Okay, the water's done, Micah.
Maybe you need to off now.
Turn off the mineral water.
Because
Turn the valve and unplug.
i-unplug mo na.
Unplug and turn off the black valve of the faucet. Jesus Christ. Never mind. I'll do it my damn self. You ask kids to do something, and they act like it's a crime that you ask them to do something. Exactly. You don't know how, huh? Well, let me show you. Here, it's easy. Watch this. Watch. Off that valve. Got it? And unplug it. Okay, done. It's okay. Shut the lids. I'm done tonight. We're done tonight. We'll worry about mineral water tomorrow. Making purified water. I'm done. What?
You want to show them the update of my foot?
You're
I
what?
can walk now.
Oh, she can walk. She just wants to go ride the motorcycle. I let her drive the bike again today. Let her get out there, when you fall off a horse, you get back on it, right? So I put her back on the horse today and let her ride some, and she's doing just fine. She's doing great. So anyway, Micah's going to have no problem riding to school Monday. School starts Monday for everybody. And then I got my boy who wants to go with us to Manila. So, my goodness, I don't know about all that. He has school starting Monday, so he may change his mind. Thank you, Ralphie. Thank you. Ralphie Titan, nice ringtone. Thank you. That's my 44-minute marker. Every time my timer goes off, it's been running 44 minutes, and I shut it off or go check the water to make sure it's not full. I set it a little under. It's usually about 46 minutes, so I set it like 44. Yeah, it's all off. And they put the lid back on the thing. We're doing the purple one right now. I got to finish it tomorrow. So, Connor versus Max, UFC. Nice. I'll have to catch that another time. I'm sure it'll be all over YouTube. But tonight I'm just going to chat for a little while, guys, and then I got to go finish up 2 invoices. I got 1 done. I just did the one for to determine my profit. I wanted to see how much I could add towards the money that we're buying for the house, right? The house is 1.7 million for the house. You guys can calculate that out in pesos. But what I'll be doing is I've got a lot of US dollar built up that I'm going to be cashing in, and the exchange rate's pretty good right now. So we'll have enough money to buy this house and pay off the lady's bank loan. She has a million. She wants $1,050,000. And what's owed to the bank? 650 or 560? Huh? 650. 650 is owed to the bank. 1,050,000 to her. That's 1.7 million. So I can't ask for better because we just bought one in the same area that hasn't been improved. Did not have new kitchen cabinets. Did not have a room extension on it, or fully tiled in the whole house with all new tile. Didn't look nearly as nice as this one. We paid 1.68 million, and we were getting a good deal. The value is 2.4 million. This one, still the value is like 2.8 million, and we're getting it for 1.7. So people are just maybe they just tired of living there, or just want to sell the place. The lady that owns it has a renter in there right now, so we talked to. It's right next door to her charm sister. Can't beat that either. I mean, family right next door, so they can watch and collect the rent for you.
Mommy, what's mirror though?
No.
What?
I want Mommy, what's mirror though, me and Ella?
Why not? Go ahead.
But Ella don't
What they want
like.
for your birthday? Though?
What?
What they want for your birthday?
Buwang ka bala?
I want all of you to stop fighting. That's the most beautiful birthday present I can have. Go watch what he wants. Bye. Bye bye. I'm in my live chat. Bye bye, kids.
Good idea.
Na tayo?
See, they didn't understand that one, did they? Huh? What do you say? Stop fighting for my birthday. Anyway, Saturday, July 11 in the USA. Ah, okay. Thank you, Scuba.
How's
I'm not
that
much into all that
mirror?
stuff, Scuba. I'm really not.
How's that mirror though?
How's,
Mirado and Macy.
how are they?
I want to see them.
Okay, you tell Ella to put it on for
I
you.
can see. Ow.
Ella?
It's how me want to. I
Ella.
want to know the password.
Ella will show you. Come here, hon. Put Ronaldo on for him, or Messi, or both. Ronaldo and Messi. He wants to see them. Soccer players. Anyway, everything's going great though, guys. It's been a beautiful day. We had a beautiful dinner. Those of you who didn't see it, it was crab and Spanish mackerel for dinner with fresh okra, which is not so fresh, John, by the way. It's like,
Fresh that this morning.
it's bordering on not being edible. It's hard. It's kind of hard. Maybe next time cut that and make fried okra out of it. I have cornbread here, cornmeal somewhere. Anyway, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to make pancakes in the morning for the family. They always love my pancakes because they turn out really fluffy and big. You know, I make big pancakes. One is enough to fill you up. Maybe not fill PK up. I think maybe 3 or 4. PK could probably eat 3, 4, or maybe 6. He's a big boy. But I'll make plenty so everybody will have plenty of pancakes tomorrow. Why do I have MJ's birthday tomorrow? No, April 6th, Scuba. April 6th is his birthday.
Done.
It's already done. This is June. No one here is in June. The next birthday is August. And the next one after that is September. Jimmy John says, okra, that's one southern food I don't like. Wow. It's not fighting, Michael. It's just sibling bonding. Yeah, I know. I got it. They actually are really good kids. I'm so blessed to have such good kids, guys. I swear to God. When I grew up, if my kids were doing to me what I did to my family, what me and my brothers and sisters did, oh my goodness. You know, there was 11 of us at one time and living in the house. So we had a lot of kids. And we used to fight all the time. And we used to get our asses whooped all the time. It was almost a daily ritual to whip our asses. August 27th is mine. That's nice. Scuba. 5 days before yours. I'll be 66 years old this year. So we're getting up there, Scuba. I'll be 10 years older, 10 years and 5 days older than you. You got a little catching up to do, bro. I'll challenge you to a race, Scuba. We can race on my birthday. You come over and visit. I'll challenge you to a race on the beach. Because by August 22nd, I should have my weight down. Charm's telling me don't lose weight, guys. This is what she told me. She said, when you get skinny, your tummy is slim, you look hollow, you look old. So, I don't know. I don't want to stay so fat, but I also don't want to be so skinny that I look old. So I'm thinking to myself, what can you do to correct that? Put on muscle mass instead of fat. So maybe if I put on muscle mass instead of fat, I won't look so skinny. We'll see. I can't run, I'm too fat. I knew that, Scuba. I knew I could outrun you. That's why I challenged you. You ain't gonna outrun me. Yeah, I challenged that mountain girl, that one that came to visit with her husband, and I challenged her. I'll race you up the hill. I'll race you from the beach to the house. But they can't run. She's a mountain girl, but she ain't used to running uphill. I'm used to going up the hill. So you're welcome, Scuba.
Have a look.
Me too. I'm fat. I admit
I have
it.
my money from Christmas.
No big deal. Hey, beautiful soul. Happy Friday. Are you going out?
Pwede, balik niyo doon.
Beautiful soul, you gonna go out and party tonight?
Balik niyo doon, ano yung mga
Go out and find a handsome man tonight.
Oh, Granny.
Ilak.
Anyway, let me update you guys on the Kinyanan Tonga saga. Charm didn't look, so she knows what's coming. The Kinyanan Tonga saga. You guys know what's coming, don't you? You guys guess what's coming, and I'll tell you if you're right. What is going on in Kinyanan Tonga? What is our saga here that's happening every day for the last 2 weeks?
Huh?
Charm's like, huh? Huh? What? What's he talking about?
Yung Marikisa.
Yes, Mike, I'm going out the house, then back inside.
You're a gossip.
All right. What? A go sit? Hey, Michelle, I saw what's on your menu today. What do you call that? Michelle, what do you call that was on your menu today? I didn't see it. Happy Friday, everyone. The saga. You guys, nobody's guessing what's going on over here in Kinyanan Tonga? Okay. I don't see any comments. I guess I better fill you guys in before y'all just jump out of my chat. Okay. So, sometime today, I don't know whether it was a message from his now ex-girlfriend.
Papa, wanna cut these?
Yeah, later. But
Papa,
there is no relationship.
just like these.
I'll get it later. Just relax.
I want to cut it now.
Then you need to give me a pair of scissors, son, because I can't cut it with my teeth. Go give me the scissors. It's just an instant noodles with bone marrow.
I'm going to
All right, that's almost what I had for lunch today. I had sisig with rice and a sabao that, I don't know what they made out. Maybe it was chicken, I don't know. But I had 2 eggs with it. 2 eggs, a small portion of fatty sisig, which I guess that's what sisig is all about. Take all the scrap fat you have from the bad boy and cut it in small chunks. See, Beautiful Soul says, Mike, why fall in love when you can fall asleep? You got a point, Beautiful Soul. I don't know. I fell in love and I still fall asleep. I guess I got it made, huh? Where, son? Where?
You see the white?
Huh?
The white one.
There's no white one.
This one.
Oh, this little one here?
Yes.
You just don't like it there?
No.
He's got a little tag here, guys, on his britches that he doesn't want on his britches anymore. You know, when you buy these clothes here, they always have this little tag. It's here. Go get me a lighter, son.
Wait, a lighter.
Why not? I'll make it disappear for good. So, he's gonna light him on fire. Light his butt. I wouldn't do that. So, Scuba, you guys know who's visiting me. You know what happened. Everybody knows what happened. He was here a week. What date did he tell me today? May 17th. He started a relationship with a young lady here in the village. And then today, the relationship ended. So today's June the 5th. So that's a little over 2 weeks. That's what was going on. Lighter, please. It's okay. They all know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they do. Trust me. Okay.
He didn't post yet.
On his ass.
He didn't post it on Facebook.
Well, he might not have posted it
What's
yet, but
that?
I just posted on my live.
What are you doing to
Papa
that?
swears if you can do that.
Papa!
Okay. Done.
Why?
Put that away. No good. Go.
Wait, what's the eruption niyo?
Huh? It's gone.
It's gone, but there's a hole. It's not here anymore. Not there anymore.
I need needle and thread. Give me needle and thread. Go put some other. Give me needle and thread. Get some other bits. Come here, I'll sew it up for you. Damn, that shit fires up quick. I was I was trying to burn the little tag that was left with the lighter, and poof, burn a hole right in his pants. Oh, about that big. It has a hole. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jimmy John, he was a little down. He's doing fine though. He's gonna get over it. Have I tried pork nilaga? Yes, I have. With peach eye, corn, string beans, and potato. Pretty much everything was in it. Yeah, it's really good. Delicious. I love it. Pork nilaga is really good. You need to make that again, Charm.
What's this?
Pork nilaga.
Huh?
Nilaga.
Pork?
Yeah. What is that? That's
don't
your
know.
vein. You hit that? Did it hurt? Doesn't it hurt? Don't, huh? Let me see the other arm. Oh, you don't have one there. Oh no. Oh no. What's
Remember
that?
this one over here that had a bump
Yeah, well, it
And I
moved down to
bumped it?
here. Does that hurt?
a little by somebody.
That's
who
your
wants
bone.
it.
That's your bone there. I don't know what this blob is. It's like a, maybe you have like a
See?
little blob of fat there or something. We'll see. If it gets any bigger, we'll have to have it removed. Maybe it's a cyst starting to grow in your arm. Anyway, yeah, he was a little down today, but we're not going to go on and discuss it. It's okay. Hello, Mike G. What's good? Everything's good. We're alive, and we have another day of life here. It's wonderful, guys. We're all living. My wife is still alive. Lucky her. My kids are still alive. Lucky them. I'm still alive. So very lucky for me. Kelly Beckles, hello. Welcome to my chat, Kelly. Let's add you as a moderator. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. You can use your moderator status to go check other channels here and subscribe to them. They'll subscribe back to you. Everybody's family here. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's family. We only require people to keep the chat clean, and our other requirement is we don't talk politics or religion. Otherwise, everything else is fair game. Even other people's personal relationships. Okay? We talk about everything here. Everything you guys want to talk about, we talk about. I love Letchi Flan. Hello, Mike G. Thank you for the golden turd. That was Michael Apostle's favorite before. He'd give me the golden turd, and he would give Charm flowers. He'll be on later. I'm sure he'll come in later, guys. So, thank you for the happy poop. Yeah, Mike G. Thank you. Guys, as you know, everything, and Kelly's new in our channel. Thank you. Everybody welcome Kelly, please. Thank you. In our channel, we give all proceeds into a pot of money for the elementary school in our small fishing village. This year it's going to be probably all in about 83 between preschool, kinder, all the way to grade 6. It's probably close to 83 students, I believe. So 83 to 91 in that neighborhood. And we'll see as the year progresses if it remains that high or if some move or whatever. But for now, that's what they're anticipating. And we're doing for the elementary school, I think what a lot of channels should do, those of us who live in the Philippines, who don't necessarily need the money from YouTube, should donate it to a good cause. And that's what I do. I take every cent, peso, everything that comes in, and I donate it to the elementary school. So we do projects for the school, for the kids. We throw a Christmas party every year for them. Right now, most of that Christmas party money, I just got my monetized recently on YouTube. So we haven't yet had a Christmas party from YouTube money or from you folks supporting us. So we are going to have a big Christmas party this year because some of our subscribers are coming over to visit us here in the Philippines. They're going to come over here and join us for our fiesta in December. And that's the same time as the Christmas party. On the Christmas party be the 24th of December. So already we're talking about buying a whole cow, a whole baboy, pig, and they'll either cut them up and cook them as dishes. Like we can have beautiful come over here and she can cook us nalaga, pork nalaga. You know, that'd be delicious. Everybody would love it. And then we can make bulalo for everybody, which is a beef soup with the bone, the marrow, everything in it. And it's a very, very delicious beef broth soup. I love it. We have a favorite place we go to when we go to Masbate City, which is one of the main city we go to on Masbate Island. And we go there, we leave here home, we're hungry, you don't eat. We get to Masbate, we stop for bulalo. Spend an hour there eating bulalo, beef soup with a nice big helping of beef, guys. They give you a nice big helping of beef and the bone. If you want to eat the marrow, it's there. You know, I don't know if it's good for me. I don't eat it. Let other people eat it. I'll let the other people have it. So, back to school on Monday. Yep. We have a World War III again. Oh my goodness. We hope not. Pork menudo. You should try it. I've already tried pork menudo. When it comes when it comes to Philippine food, I pretty much think I've tried it all. Except for the blood dishes. I don't like the pork blood with the intestines. I've tried it. I don't want to eat blood. I just don't eat it. I don't eat the chicken blood cubes on the barbecue stick. Okay, I don't eat the pork blood or chicken blood on the grill sticks either. And I do eat isao. You know, I don't mind the intestine of the chicken as long as they've cleaned it good. If I pick it up and I take a bite and it tastes like crap, I just never mind. I don't want no more. You know, but a lot of times I get really good isao. It's really cleaned well, tastes good, chewy, tastes good, good barbecue sauce on it. I like it.
Papa, do you remember that Micah?
Tane, how are you? Welcome. He said, what? What in Tagalog is ano? A-N-O. I love pork dinuguan and pork intestine adobo.
Papa.
Yeah, I let those slide. I don't eat them. Charm eats them. She loves them. I don't eat it. Okay. Nice job. I saw it. You went right to her. I saw it. You're just like Ronaldo, huh?
I know the Ronaldo.
I know you did good, son. Bag is leftovers. Yeah. You guys can have all that.
Like this.
You can put it inside where you got it from. It's hot. Don't. What are you using it on? Don't do that. Anyway, I eat pork and things of the baboy just fine. But when it comes to the blood, I draw the line. That rhymed, didn't it? I'm a poet and don't know it, but my long fellow feet show it.
Papa, you know
That's what my mom
I
used to say.
know Ronaldo today.
So anyway, yeah, when it comes to chicken, I've eaten the chicken feet. I picked at the chicken head, okay? I had to do it.
Papa,
There's nothing there.
Papa.
There's nothing, there's no meat there. You know? You're not gonna eat chicken brain.
My
Go get it. Where'd it go? Is the gate open? Then go get it. Go get the flashlight in the house. Get the flashlight in the house. I am from the USA. I moved here when I was 51 years old, and I'll be turning 66 this year. I've been here a lot of years. I'm enjoying my life over here. I have a beautiful wife, 3 wonderful kids. We have no bills. Our house is paid for. We're off grid. We have our own water supply. We live in a small, remote fishing village in the middle of nowhere, really. I call it BFE. So you guys know what BFE stands for, but that's where I live, you know. I can speak a few words. Where are you from, Tane? I've eaten balut, and you know, to me it tastes like It's more like a hard-boiled egg than anything. You know, it tastes like I was eating a hard-boiled egg. And I don't eat the feathers. You know, that's something you don't eat. Some guys, they want to be macho and they want to, oh, look at me, I can eat balut, and they eat the feathers and they're choking, you know. I don't eat the feathers, okay? I don't eat the feathers or the beak. But the rest of the bird in there is good. It's tasty. It tastes like a boiled egg to me. So balut is not a big deal to me. I would eat it again. I would probably put a little vinegar on it, give it a little flavor, spicy vinegar. So I don't eat it all the time because nobody makes balut here in our village. There's nobody selling balut. Tain, Koroy, Sigipo. One tip to eat balut, turn off the light. And eat the feathers, right? Nah, you're crazy. I don't eat the feathers. But yeah, balut doesn't bother me. Food, the way it looks, doesn't bother me at all. You know? I'm going to see if I can find some one of these days. I want to get PK some. Because I took the... I know he wants to show off, you know, that he can eat all the Filipino stuff for his YouTube channel. Every time he gets a new food, he'll make a video for his YouTube channel. I'm from New Zealand, brother. It's 1:22 a.m. Saturday. Is the unity there better than the USA? A lot better. We have camaraderie here, bro. This is not like anything like the USA. You know, you walk by people in the USA, you don't even look at them. You know, you don't even pay attention to them. You just mind your own business. Look down where your feet are walking, or occasionally look up where you're going, and you ignore everyone around you. It becomes like a barrier around you while you're walking. But in the Philippines, you slow down, you smell the roses, you walk around, you see people go, oh, I know that guy. How you doing? You know, like today I was driving my truck, right? And a tricycle, he stopped in the middle of the road because his baby dropped his slipper, right? And so I stopped next to the guy. I said, I know that guy. How you doing? He's from San Antonio, Barangay. He's like just lives a block away from where I parked my truck right now in my garage over there, in the property we bought. I used to park my truck before in his yard. So, I know a lot of people, so you take the time to say hi to people when you see them over here, where in the USA, you rarely do. You might wave your hand at them or something, you know. But we went over today to the elementary school, over to see the doctor to get my shot, for my rabies shot, for the dog bite that I sustained the other day. And while we were there, the teacher who used to teach here...
The fan is still eating.
What? It's hitting?
Look.
Leave it. I'll take care of it in a minute. Don't... Somebody bent the cage.
Papa, Michael, get the other remote.
No one was watching TV, so...
Micah, he's watching Ronaldo. Anyway, so there is a lot of unity over here. The teacher came out of her house. We parked right in front of her house, right? And she came out, and then she saw us. She said, "Hi, how y'all doing?" We hadn't seen her in like a year. And so she invited us, "Hey, come on over to my office over here." She's the principal at the elementary school in Pulang Duta, where I went to see Dr. Glenn to get my shot today. It's another barangay, fishing village, barangay. So I was live over there. You guys look back at the live this afternoon. I don't know if it's processed up or not, but it was there. But Tay and I do speak a lot of words of Tagalog, but I don't speak Tagalog fluently. I won't hold a conversation with anyone in Tagalog. I will just say words here or there. You know, if I buy something, I will say salamat, you know, thank you. If someone asks me something and I answer them, or the answer is yes, I'll tell them sige po, you know, kumusta ka, you know, you tell everybody hello. So you just, you learn a few words here and there, and I don't speak fluent sentences because some of the words are this long and they mean like this much. And I haven't learned all those real long double voweled, triple voweled words, you know? The method of eating a balut: make a hole at the top, pour some vinegar into it, and then throw the whole thing in the basura. See? Jimmy John speaks Tagalog. He knows basura. But basura typically means the trash on the ground. It doesn't mean the trash can, okay? What, hon? What do you want? My daughter's saying something, but she don't even talk. I forgot what I was going to say. What are you going to say? Go play. Never mind. Quit interrupting. You and MJ both want to always interrupt my live feed.
Yeah.
I'm chatting it like
They will need to cut their tongue.
yeah, beautiful soul. Laughing. Anyway, Jimmy John, you were close though, bro. Basura means trash. Throw that balloon right in the trash. Trash on the side of the road. Anyway, it's all good. But balloon is not for me. I don't go out of my way to find it and buy it. But I was going to tell you guys, there was a tree. You sound like a happy mood, brother. I hope to visit the Philippines one day. I hope you do too. Because I'll tell you what, you will love the Philippines. Everyone who comes here, I would say 99% of the people that come here love it. There's 1% that come here and they waste their money and they don't have anything nice to say about the Philippines. They come over here, they sit in the freaking bar with the bar girls, and they buy them drinks until they're broke. And then they go home broke and they go, I didn't have a good time. What, did you eat the adobo? No, I didn't eat that. That's nasty. Because you never even tasted it. You know? You get guys like that go in the bar, they'll eat at McDonald's. Knock it off. I'm tired of my feed getting interrupted by you kids. If you can't stop it, I'll send you all to bed. Early to bed on a Friday night. 8 o'clock, bedtime. Or 9, whatever it is. Anyway, my kids can be a pain in the ass sometimes. So, a guy will sit there, he'll have hamburgers and french fries at the fast food restaurant, and he'll hustle back into the bar to see if there's any new girls, you know, that he can stare at while they're dancing on the dance floor with their number on their hip, you know, so he can pick them up. Go to his hotel room, do his thing, come back, drop her off the next day, repeat. Find a different girl, repeat. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he's broke, you know. And then he goes home and whines about, oh, the Philippines sucks. You see those all the time. They're vloggers that do it all the time. They're just disgruntled POSs who have no clue what the Philippines is all about. They've never been out here to the province where I live. They've never even gone fishing like we do. They don't do the things we do. They don't know how to do gardening in the Philippines. They only know one thing, the red light district. And that's not the Philippines, guys. That's only a few select small areas of the Philippines. The rest of the Philippines is waiting for you to explore. And if you don't explore it when you come here, you're going to have a hell of a bad time. Because there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful places to go see. And inside of a bar in the Philippines looks just like inside the bar in downtown Chicago. Okay? Well, almost. Not quite. No, not quite. Let me do a better comparison. Looks like the bar in Los Angeles or Vegas, you know. The bar here will look like the inside of a bar in Vegas. So, Jimmy John, that's one food I absolutely refuse. I don't care if Michelle tells me I love you and feeds it to me. Making a move on Michelle now, huh? Jimmy John? Ooh, wow. You do know she's single, too. Nice move. That was a nice move, bro. Really slick move. Cosmic Donkey says, get away from the city. Exactly. That's my point. There's people that come here, they don't get away from the city. And then they go back home and complain. I'm never going back to the Philippines. Boy, that Manila, that town sucks. I don't like Manila. Manila and Makati and what the other name was, I forgot. You know, they won't even remember. They're so damn drunk still when they get home. They don't even know where the hell they've been. They may as well not even come to the Philippines because they didn't see the Philippines. All they saw was the inside of a bottle of beer, you know? So anyway, guys, you come to the Philippines, make the most of it, travel as much as you can, get out and see things. Don't be afraid to take the ferry that takes 12 hours to get to a new destination. Take it. You're going to enjoy the trip and you're going to sleep anyway because they got nice freezing cold aircon bunk rooms, you know? So come and enjoy it. Take a 3-hour bus ride. Get to see the countryside. Jump in a jeepney. Don't be afraid to jump in a jeepney and go travel through the city. Why not? You just go on the other side of the street, jump in a jeepney and go right back the way you came. You can't get lost. Put your, what I do is I put my GPS, put your phone, hotel in your phone. You type it in the search, the map, and then when you're heading back home, your destination is your hotel, right? All you gotta do is watch and make sure the taxi driver's taking you the right way. Or you're the jeepney, you're going the right direction. When the jeepney gets close to your hotel, if let's say it's not on the main road, it's back off 2 streets, Just watch until he gets close to your destination. Para po. He stops the jeep, you hop out, you walk to your hotel, you're back home. You didn't lose anything by trying, and you probably had a damn good time. You might even have met a lot of people because a lot of people ride the jeepney. A lot of friendly people ride the jeepney. Say hi to the person next to you. Hi, I'm Jake. How are you? Or whatever your name is. I'm not Jake. I'm Mike. My daughter's always like that. Keeps me on calling me as if there's an emergency. Yeah, that's just kids. We know. We love them to death. When you go to the bathroom, it seems like I'm going abroad. Yeah, as soon as that door closes, they start calling your name. You're like, what the hell you want? Can't you give me a break? Give me 2 minutes. 12 hours is one thing, but 16 hours is crazy in those beds. Well, Scuba, there is an airplane that flies over here to Masbate. You don't have to take the ferry. You can just go up to Clark and jump on the airplane and fly right on over, right to the city. Land right in Masbate City. Very, very easy to do that. You don't have to spend that money on the ferry. The ferry's cheap. But I did find out the ferry cost for my vehicle is $12,500. So we are taking our vehicle on the ferry to Lucena. When we leave here, we're going to either take a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday trip, one of those three. That's the 3 days they leave Masbate going to Lucena. So we're not sure yet when. Got to wait till this shot crap is done. I don't want to go to Manila and try to find somebody to shoot me up for a dog rabies, But we're going to, we're going to head out one of those 3 days. That's the only 3 days we're going to go. And we're going to be on the ferry overnight. Ferry departs 2 p.m. Generally 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Arrives at 6 a.m.-ish, 6, 7 in the morning at your port of destination. Either you're heading to Lucena or you're heading to Masbate Island. But I absolutely love Lucena Ferry, and I hate the bus trip we had to take the last time.
And I tell them to like this me.
What do you want, son?
You want to haircut me like this.
You want someone to haircut you short over your ears? Okay, I'll tell them.
And here.
And there, you want a short?
Oh, I like Ronaldo.
Like Ronaldo? You cut your hair short like Ronaldo? Well, Den can do that for you, son. No, I don't want to look. I'll tell Den to look.
It's not like.
Yep, Jimmy John, Clark, straight, nonstop, to
It's
Masbate.
not like this.
Generally, you're probably going to pay somewhere between 7 and 10,000
It's
pesos.
not like this.
Sometimes you can get specials. It's Cebu Pacific. So if you can pick up a Cebu Pacific special, if you book it in advance, you can fly into Clark. There's two places to get you flying into Masbate, Clark or Cebu. So if you fly into Cebu, there's only one flight per day to Masbate Island. I'm pretty sure you will arrive around 10 or 10:30 in the morning. I will find out the schedule for Cebu to Masbate. If you're coming from Clark, it arrives at one time. You come from Cebu, it arrives like an hour later. They're both in the morning trips, so you can fly from Clark or Cebu to get over here to this island. You don't have to take a ferry. So, yes, you definitely can do that. Yes, Cebu also. There's two locations. Those are the only two. They don't fly from Manila anymore. That was nice when they were flying to Manila, but I guess they figured we don't have enough traffic, and so they wanted to start sending people through Clark. Well, for me, Manila to Clark is a pain in the ass. It's a 3.5 hour bus ride, right? Or a van ride. It's about 3.5 hours to get from Manila to Clark. And then from Cebu, well, Cebu is beautiful. So getting to the airport from anywhere in Cebu City takes only about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, you're in the airport. And you can jump a joyride, a motorcycle, NCAS or Joyride or one of them there. You can just call on your phone at their app, a Move It app or whatever. You just schedule, have the motorcycle pick you up, and boom, 30 minutes you're in the airport, ready to head out, ready to catch your flight. Since it's a local flight, just get there like an hour ahead of time, hour and a half ahead of time. You know, so you can get in. You can basically just walk in and board the plane. You know, so it's all good. And Cebu Pacific used to be really renowned for being late. Okay, hey. So, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Yep. Mabuhay. What's Cebu with you? Hello, hard to please guy. Cebu is a 12-hour ferry ride from me. I live on Masbate Island, as you guys know. I live on the next island over.
Okay.
My sister-in-law and nephew went home and crossing Usan last April this year. They say it will take 10 hours to get there. Damn, I can't travel that long. I have my hilo. Really? You can't travel that long? Well, the best way to do it then is fly. We'd have to go into Cebu and fly. Beautiful. I'm in Manila. You're in Manila? Then take a bus. Go take a bus from Manila, from Buendia, or 5-star or Victory Liner. 5-star or Victory Liner will take you to Clark. Jump on in Clark, grab your plane, fly over. You know, they'll fly you to Masbate. Mike, come over with a new battery. You need a battery, Scuba? What kind of battery? New battery for what? What is it?
Mirror door is like this.
All right, very good, son. I just put my new battery, Scuba, the one I bought from my Mitsubishi, I put it in my boat. I got a good battery in my truck. I put the truck battery, the brand new one I bought, I was gonna put in my Mitsubishi. Then I saved it for
Mirror
the.
door is gone.
Okay, bye. Watch it and don't interrupt me no more. Makes me lose my train of thought every time. But anyway, I just took the brand new battery that I bought from my Mitsubishi Strata and I put it in my boat to hook up to the 25 horsepower engine. And I'll show you guys tomorrow. We'll start up the engine, let you hear this thing run. Good sounding engine. Come up, please.
No one. The doorbell.
Who touching?
Ako ba na-charge ko?
Don't touch the doorbell.
Charge in the room.
Solar battery, we talked about it already. Oh, good luck with that, Scuba. I contacted Ion Solar and they told me that the 51.2 volt DC 280 amp hour is no longer in stock. You know what that means? Tennessee, thank you for the golden coin. When you buy a battery, Scuba, you should buy your batteries at the same time. Because if you put a new battery on with an old battery, your system's not going to be performing as good as it could. And now that the 280 amp hour batteries are no longer available. Now I've looked, I found 5 or 6 vendors in the Philippines that claim they have the 51.2 volt 280 amp hour batteries. Okay. There are several, but they're all on Facebook. And I can tell you guys something right now. Never buy anything off of Facebook. Ever. You have no guarantee. They're going to request your money in advance. There's no COD. It's not like Shopee and Lazada, okay, where you can get your money back if you don't get the battery. So anyway, what I found is that Ion Masbate no longer carries the batteries like mine, okay? And I've got 2 over here. I'll tell you what he's talking about, what Scuba's talking about. He's got the same system I've got, pretty much. The only difference is he has an 8 kW inverter. I have a 12 kW. But we both have the same batteries. These Dynas batteries are really nice. They're 51.2 volt, 280 amp hour. And I've got 2 of them hooked up together as I get 28,667 watts of power out of these. 28,000 plus watts of power stored right there in those 2 batteries. And they're almost full charge right now. So anyway, oh, look at this one. Sleeping Beauty.
Ah.
Anyway, see, I heard QC is very chaotic, lots of traffic. Yes, Jimmy John. Quezon City, BGC, anywhere in Metro Manila, guys. If you're in Metro Manila, anywhere, I can name all of the outside cities of Metro Manila. Don't go there, okay? Don't even fly into Manila, guys. If you're coming to visit the Philippines, there is no need for you to fly into Manila, okay? Fly into, there's several international airports. You have Iloilo, you have Cebu, you have Davao, you have a number of international airports. You don't need to fly into Manila. You can fly into Clark. Okay, there's a lot of international airports in the Philippines. I just named you 4 of them. Clark is north of Manila. It's in Pampanga area. That's provincial area. If you want to get into the city, from there, you'll need to go to Subic, along Po, to the red light district. You'll go to Angeles City, the red light district, or you'll head south to Manila, to their red light district. I'm just joking. Who the hell goes to red light district? You don't want to go there. But those are the 3 locations around Manila. And then from Manila, anywhere else, you're going to take a bus out and catch a ferry, or you're going to fly out from Manila to wherever else you want to go. Now, if you fly into Cebu, Cebu is a nice central hub in the center of the Philippines. Where Manila is over in Luzon, Cebu is right in the middle of the Philippines, just like where I live, in Masbate. We're right in the center of the Philippines. So from here, you can go everywhere you want to go. You take a 2-week vacation, you can maximize your vacation because your travel time is less to get island to island. You're not in Manila having to, fly long distance or anything. Yeah, you can. It's time. You can on it. It's 9 o'clock. It's almost 10, hon. Go ahead and on it. Well, Jimmy John, I know. Why don't you come over in December, Jimmy John? Why don't you come over with Matt? And Patrick was talking about coming over then. Join up with Matt. For sure he's coming. And come on over. What's wrong with Manila, Mike? I love Manila. You go ahead and love it, Scooby-Doo. I lived in Metro Manila for 8 years. And I can tell you guys firsthand, it's not a fun city to live in. I've driven all over Manila, okay? I don't use taxis. I used to use my motorcycle and my car. Driven all over, okay? And you talk about sitting in traffic. Yeah, I've sat in traffic with my stick shift car, manual transmission. That's nice. Yeah, I'll bring it. I was driving a manual at the time in traffic where you're stuck in traffic for 3 hours. Thank you, hon. Now turn it back on. It's trying. It's flashing. I think the connector's loose on it. Off the switch, back on the switch. Off, back on, then do it. I can see it trying to turn the light on. Trying just, there we go. Whoop! Too fast, hon. Hold the button down. Okay. So, Manila sucks, Scuba. I don't care any way you look at it. They have good malls. Yeah, if you're hanging out in a hotel, going to the mall, then leaving the mall, go back to your hotel, take a taxi to the bus stop, and bus back to Marinduque, bus and ferry, that's fine. But you're not driving around the city like you have to go to meetings and stuff like that. You've never had to do that, Scuba. I've visited probably 300 plus corporations, all in Metro Manila. From Bulacan all the way down to Batangas. I've been all over Luzon, southern Luzon, doing business. And you know what? It sucks riding a motorcycle in traffic where you have motorcycles lined up bumper to bumper between cars. It's dangerous. It's not exciting. It's dangerous as hell. Riding on the roads between the cars and with the cars is dangerous. Manila's hell, guys. It's hell on earth. You guys want to go to Manila and enjoy it, and you want to actually get out and see what Manila's really about? Jump in a taxi and tell him, if you're in Manila, you tell him, hey, can you take me to Bacoor City? You go to Bacoor City. Then when you get to Bacoor City, you take a break and something to eat and tell the driver when you come back, you get in another taxi, you tell the guy, hey, can you take me to Novaliches, please? Go ahead. And then you're going to realize what I'm talking about. It sucks. Don't listen to Scooba-Dooba-Doo. He loves Manila because he's not going anywhere. He's going to eat at restaurants, he's staying in his hotel, and he's going to see his chiropractor. But when you have to go drive in Manila and drive around everywhere in Manila, year after year I did it, day after day, you learn to hate Manila. It sucks hind tit. Oh, it's no good. Scuba, yeah, you said it. I'll never drive Manila. You don't have to drive. Okay, but I have to drive, and that's what makes Manila a nightmare. I take my truck, I got to drive. I'm not going to, the only public transportation I'll take if I take my truck is none. I drive everywhere, and that sucks when you get in the traffic. So anyway, I don't have my motorcycle, my 400 there in Manila. I have it here. So if I would have my bike in Manila right now, you jump on the highway, you can get to places really quick. But I didn't have a 400 back then. I had a little 200cc, and before that a 155cc. Both were cruisers, and so I'm in traffic every day, bumper to bumper traffic. Jimmy John, 62. All right, very young, Jimmy John. I'm leaning towards Iloilo or Dumaguete, but I know I will love wherever my girl's at. Yeah, I would lean away from Dumaguete purposely because we call it Dramageddon for a reason. Valencia is nicer. You start heading out of Dumaguete and start getting out into the province and up into the mountains. It's nice. But the town itself of Dumaguete, I wouldn't even live there. I would not live in Iloilo either. If you like city life, Jimmy John, that's okay. But if you got a woman and you want to spend some quality time with her without the smog and crap of the city, then certainly live out in the province like I do. Breathe right, live right, eat right. You're going to do really well. You'll live a long time. Once you get all that USA processed food out of your system, you're going to realize how healthy you really can be. You're going to be like, wow, I never knew I could feel this well. You go 62 years old, you got a young lady with you, you feel like you're 30 all the time. I don't even feel 40, guys. I'm going on 66 and I feel young. I'll get out here and jog and run and walk and I got a little belly on me still, but I'm gonna be losing that. I'll be back in shape in no time. But yeah, I've never drive in Manila, guys. But Iloilo, as you say, in Subic Bay, yeah, that was the first place I ever visited the Philippines. How come you don't live in Clark or Cebu? Because Eddie, my wife, is from Masbate. I feel really wonderful, Eddie, and no alcohol. Yeah, beautiful. All parts of Manila have heavy traffic. It starts early. It starts about 5:30 in the morning, and then it goes all the way until about, I don't know, 9:30. Then it slacks a little bit until you hit lunch hour, and then heavy traffic again. So if you're going across town, give yourself 3 hours. If you're just going to go from, say, you're going from Las Piñas or Bacoor, going to Mall of Asia, for example, because we got viewers here. Jap lives over in Imus, right? So he lives over close to where I lived in Bacoor City. I lived in Panapan 1, Bacoor City. But from there, you get in your car, it takes you an hour and a half to get to Moa. If you jump on your motorcycle, it takes you about 35 minutes. That's the difference of bike riding versus car riding. And that is the car taking the Cavitex, okay, the highway, where bikes can't go unless you have a bigger than a 400. So they're taking the shortcut. They're taking the Cavitex highway, and we're taking the side roads, the back streets, and we still can get there in much faster time on a motorcycle. That's why I don't live in Clark or Cebu, because my wife's not from there. That's exactly why. I've never been anywhere, but I've been studying the Philippines a few years now. I'm considering retiring there. Hi, Nefertless, how are you? I think you should, Jimmy John, because the Philippines is a hell of a good country to retire in. And living here, and then you gotta deal with all the idiots on YouTube that come in and say, "Oh, you live in the Philippines because you can't afford to live in the USA." I laugh at the dumbasses. They don't know anything about you, but that's what they troll in your chat. They come here. You live there because you're a pervert, a pedophile. You can't live in the USA. You got to live there. You don't have no money. I laugh at these idiots. They don't realize that we live here because we love it here. If we didn't love it here, we'd move. We'd go back to the USA. I wouldn't even go back to the USA. I'm from there, but I wouldn't go back there. I'd move to Costa Rica or Thailand or anywhere else. I would never go back to the USA, guys. I didn't leave a damn thing then. My family's there. We can chat on Messenger. Thank you very much. That's it. But I didn't leave any children there of my own. Even though I was married 3 times, I have no kids from the USA that I know of. I'll put that in. That clause has to be in. I have to say the same thing about the Philippines. I only have 3 kids in the Philippines that I know of. I'm being very, very honest. That I know of. So, anyway. I'm not lying, guys. I would never live here in Manila, but like to visit. Visiting is okay, Scuba. You guys, you go there, you see Lenny's family, and you stay in a hotel, and then you eat at the restaurants. You know, go to some quality restaurants that you don't have where you live, just like I don't have them where I live. So it's what we try to do when we go to the city. We go to the mall, go to a quality, high-end restaurant, and splurge a little bit to get some better tasting food than what we're used to. But I do the same thing with Charm. We're going to go to Cavite. We're going to go to Manila, probably. I'm not going to guarantee it. I hate Manila. I just try to stay out of there. I do want to go over and see my doctor friend in Las Piñas this time. I didn't get to see him last time. Very, very good family friend. And if you ever run into problems as a foreigner, I mean, having a doctor friend is just unbeatable. He's never charged me doctor fees. He only charges me for my meds. He and I are that close, that good of friends. Our family and Dr. Robert, and his brother Edgar, and his brother Michael. I know all his brothers. We're the whole family. We're friends. In fact, 2 years ago on Father's Day, coming up, isn't it? When is Father's Day? June what? I know it's coming up. June. Crap, I didn't even think about it, but we were in Tagaytay. 2 years ago on Father's Day, we were riding motorcycles up Tagaytay and back down.
I want to put the fan on.
It won't go on.
Papa,
Turn it on. The battery's
but
connected.
the battery is low bat.
Oh my goodness gracious. There's another battery sitting right next to it, son. Can you wait till I get in there? I'm coming in a minute. We're coming to bed. We'll finish our chat. Subic Bay. I've been to Subic 1990 and 1991. I was in Subic Bay.
Oh, Papa, look.
And I didn't leave anything there either.
Papa, I see them in this.
At least, I don't think so. Huh.
Papa, I see them this.
I don't have any children in the Philippines that I know of.
Papa, I see them this.
Yeah, you can show them that. And then you go in the bedroom, go to bed, son. You're working good, son.
Look.
Okay. That's good. Your arm's getting strong. Put it down. You go into bed now. So, yeah, wherever your girl's at,
Put the fan.
Jimmy John, that's a good idea to go live somewhere near her family. That's where she wants anyways. If you find a girl that says she doesn't want to live near her family, that is a rarity. That is really rare. I will get the fan in a minute, son. Go away. Thank you. Tell your mother to hook it up for you. My goodness, what a bugger. I put his fan on every single night, but he's got to be out here in my life. He knows I'm going to bed. He's bugging the hell out of me. Anyway, yeah, Manila sucks. I almost bought a Mitsubishi Expander yesterday. Yeah, you told me, Scuba. That would have done good over in Marinduque for you. But, you might want to just keep looking around until you're ready. Until you absolutely need one, I wouldn't buy one. You got vehicles there at your house. You got brand new motorcycle. You got your Rusi Chariot. You got your electric Cuda. You got nice vehicles. You don't need a car over there. You're not that far from town. 30 minutes in your Chariot. About 20 on your motorcycle. So you're good. You're good to go. I don't need a car. There you go. Just what I just said. I can afford to pay somebody to drive me around whenever I want to go. Yep, exactly. We're not going to get any younger. So best thing you can do is teach Lenny how to drive you around. Or hire somebody. You can do that too. Anyone coming from the USA can afford to pay someone to drive them around anywhere they want to. You're exactly right. They can, except some of these guys, the losers that come in, The ones who say we can't live in the Philippines because or USA because we have no money, they're the ones that couldn't afford anyone over here because they have no money. They're trying to put us into their shoes, and it doesn't work. You know, we know better. Yes, Eddie, I've been to Alabang many, many times. Muntinlupa. Do you live there, Eddie, in Muntinlupa? Mike, in your area, it seems like it's nice to ride a bicycle. It's a little rough because we have a lot of hills here, beautiful. There's a lot of hills. So you want to get your exercise, definitely have a bike. There's some good roads to ride on if you're a bike rider. You will get your muscles strengthened up really quick, really, really quick. Beautiful soul, true. School starts 6 a.m. We go to school at 5:30 a.m. That's right, because of traffic. But you know what's beautiful about, I use your name, and you know what's nice about living here? My daughter Ella can walk 200 meters, she's in the classroom. Micah can jump on her little Honda Beat, and in 10 minutes, 8 minutes, she's in her classroom. MJ this year can follow along with Ella, walk 200 meters, he's in his classroom. That's the beauty of living where I live in the province. Everything is right here. All the conveniences are right here that are here, and the rest that aren't here, you go to town and get it. I love the province, guys. I really love it. Went to Venice Canal today. Well, very nice, Scuba. That place is beautiful, isn't it? That's really nice. A really nice place, yeah. I know someone in Muntinlupa. She said she takes Alabang Zapote Road to Las Piñas for work. Is that your Alabang, Eddie? Yeah, Alabang Zapote Road from Muntinlupa, Alabang Zapote Road, and then when you get down there, you have to turn right and take another jeepney, a second jeepney. Generally, depending on where she's going to Las Piñas, you got to transfer to another jeepney and go right and go up to Las Piñas. It's not right off of Alabang Zapote Road. It's actually up to the north of it. Just a jeepney ride. Quick 5-minute jeepney ride. So I know my way around pretty good, guys. If you have any questions, you get lost, just ask me if it's in Manila. I'm not bugging Michael, father-son bonding. Yeah, it's okay, you guys. He's bugging the hell out of me. But it is bonding. We're always bonding. All day long. Papa, 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 papa. We're always bonding, guys. I promise you. I've been to Venice, Grand Canal. It's really nice. It's like you're in another country. It's just too far. Yeah, beautiful. So you're in Cebu, right? You said you were in Cebu. Correct? Teach Lenny how to drive me around. Oh, you are laughing big time.
Look what's right on my iPad.
You get her a van.
Earthquake nearby. Expect shaking. Initial estimate M5.5
5.5?
about 97.5.
97 miles away.
Masbate.
No,
Yeah.
it's not 97 miles away. It's only 70 kilometers
And
away.
where's 97.5?
I don't know. They said
Manila.
Masbate. Why don't you get a map and look at the earthquake on Google? Where is it at? I guess there's an earthquake over here.
Ooh.
They told us to expect shaking. What they don't realize is Balud Masbate is on a separate plate, and we don't feel any shaking over here.
It's next to Pinay.
Pilar?
Pinay. Next
Huh?
to Pinay.
Pinay? Panay Island.
Next to here.
Panay.
Pinay, then here's
Let me see.
Oh, Tabacao. Tabaco.
Wow,
Albay.
it's close.
I
No,
know.
it's right off Masbate. Hold on.
I know, maybe it will reach us. Maybe a little bit of shape.
What? I gotta look at this, guys. It's in Albay, Tabaco City.
I know.
Tabaco City's Albay. It's over by Mayon Mountain.
Uh-huh.
It's over by Mayon Mountain.
I know, which is...
And it's probably got a lot to do with the Mayon Mountain eruptions.
Uh-huh.
The Ring of Fire. Duh.
A fire with an earthquake at the same time.
Ah, where are you from, beautiful soul? We're talking about Manila a lot, but I thought someone mentioned Cebu. I guess I'm wrong.
Papa?
Where do you live, beautiful soul? What area? Gooey, McDougal, Mike, you must take the children and go under a table. Please take caution. Gooey, no need for the all caps, bro. You're not Janet. We're on a separate tectonic plate here, guys. A separate one. We don't feel earthquakes from Albay to here.
If
It can give them a 9.9 on the Richter scale. and I won't even feel a thing in my house. It can give a 4.5 in Iloilo, which is only 3 hours by boat from here, right? And it can pop right in the water by Iloilo. An earthquake, we don't feel a thing. No shaking whatsoever. Puna Island will feel it. Iloilo, Dumaguete, those guys down through there, they'll feel it. They're all shaking, their lights are shaking, and not even a movement one in my house. It's going on.
We haven't even...
I didn't feel a thing. You guys are right here with me live.
Right, Papa?
You didn't feel or see any shaking whatsoever, unless I do like that with my camera. Anyway, that was funny, huh? What, hon? Papa, 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 here's the next one. Papa, 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 Papa. What, hon?
I'm gonna tell you something later.
Tell me something important. Now.
No, when your live's
No, you can tell me now.
done.
Tell me now. You can't embarrass me. What's it about? What? Okay, later you tell me. It's private for her. So you can tell me later. Okay. Sweet, that's fine. We're coming to bed just a minute here. Michelle's young. She likes problems. How about drama? No drama over here. Jimmy John said, hi, Ella. No, there's, I don't know where you live, beautiful. Quezon City, okay. Where are you at near Quezon City? I know Quezon City pretty darn good. In fact, I have an order going to Xavierville from, it's coming from Mouser Electronics in the U.S. through a Philippines Mouser company, delivering to, it's going to be delivered probably in 3 days to Katapunan, to Xavierville. Right there. I've been all over Quezon City. I know Quezon City pretty good. I don't get lost there, I can tell you that. I've been all over. I've been to ABS-CBN studios. I've been to GMA7. I've been all over that damn Quezon City. There's a lot of corporations. I've been to the Eton Group. They're one of my customers. In fact, I treated a server room for them, computer server room, with my product. I reduced their energy consumption by almost 43%. Amazing savings in the 1 4-horsepower unit we treated. So amazing savings, all documented. I've got all the test results on my phone, on my computer. It's all right here. I can pull it up anytime and show people. They'd be shocked, the savings we got that company. And then the engineer I was working with, he didn't pass it on to the country manager. He left. He transferred somewhere else, so we never even got a contract out of him. Just the one testing, and that was it. So anyway, I know Quezon City pretty darn well. I've even sat in Regina Lopez's office across the table from her, and about 10 to 15 of her staff, a lot of people in there at the round table, in the ABS-CBN studio lounge, in the business conference room there. And you know what we were discussing, beautiful? We were discussing illegal fishing around Masbate Island. I had 9 videos, personal videos I took, that I shared with the whole group. And you know, she picked the phone up right in the meeting. She picked the phone up, she called Mayor Lim, the mayor of Ballard at the time. Mayor Lim, I have some very disturbing news I've got. I understand that the illegal fishing around Masbate is still ongoing. After I gave you 1 million pesos for fuel and a speedboat to stop the illegal fishing. Well, guess where the speedboat was sitting? It had never even left the parking lot of the city hall compound. Never left the parking lot. Never been used. The mayor, oh, no, Mom, there's no illegal fishing here. Oh, no, Mom, no, Mom. There's no illegal fishing. Maybe only a little bit of cyanide or dynamite, but we can't catch them. There's nobody else here illegal fishing. Lied straight to her face. I just showed her 9 different videos right off the coast, right here off Quinon and Tonga. The boats, 5 of them in San Antonio Barangay, 2 barangays away from me. Pictures of the boats in port and fishing illegally. And that guy had the nerve to lie through his teeth. Guess what? He didn't become mayor the next time either. But see, shortly after that conversation with Regina, she became the DNR secretary, right? She was appointed as a DNR. And then I think that was pretty stressful on her, but she died of a heart attack. Yep. Regina was a hell of a woman, guys. She worked extremely hard, always working, traveling, working, doing this, doing that. I mean, she was an advocate against the mining, and here in Arroyo, she was trying to shut mines down over here. And she's against illegal fishing. She was pro-environment. That's why the president selected her to be the new head of DENR. And then shortly after, she had resigned from DENR, and she passed away. So we lost Regina Lopez. I'm not talking politics, guys. I'm talking about a friend, all right, and how I met her in a place I went in Quezon City. So I know because Beautiful knows who I'm talking about, exactly who I'm talking about. Everybody knows her. Beautiful, I'll share one other tidbit with you, okay? I know I talked this in my chat, but probably you weren't in my chat at the time. The first woman I used to date here, her last name was family name from Leyte, Sanchez. I know you got to recognize the name because you know a newscaster by the name of Sanchez. And this particular newscaster, you know, is married to Mar Rojas. But she used to date Mr. Aquino. I don't know if you know that, but that's a fact. She dated President Aquino before he became president. And it always been her life dream to become the First Lady of the Philippines. That's why she was pursuing those people that she was pursuing to be their girlfriend. Well, one day, she decided she was going to come visit my girlfriend at the time. So Karina shows up at the door. My girlfriend meets her at the door. Hi, come on in, come on in. And Mr. Aquino went to park the car because she lived in a private subdivision. So he had to find a place to park the car. So he found a place to park the car. He came back to the door. He knocked on the door. Karina was already at the kitchen table talking to my girlfriend and I. And he came back to the door. And as soon as my girlfriend opened the door, she goes, "Oh, you can go down here to the maid's quarters. They'll take care of you. They got some food down there. They can feed you." Thinking that Mr. Aquino was Karina's driver. Didn't realize that Mr. Aquino was Karina's boyfriend. And certainly had no idea that one day Mr. Aquino would become the president of the Philippines. True story. 100% true story. And right now, Karina, well, she's got 2 wonderful kids they adopted. Now, she's still with Mar Rojas. She's got 2 babies now. Anyway, I know a lot more than I let on about the Philippines, guys, but I don't get into the political side of it. I know about personal people and stuff because I know a lot of people, just like Beautiful does. We all know everyone. When you live in the Philippines for a time, you learn everyone. It just happens. The island's not so big. You tend to learn everybody. You know, you learn the senators, you learn the representatives, you learn all the people who are running everything, who's good, who's bad. You hear it all. I mean, it's on and on and on and on. It's always on the news. But you learn people. You hear names. And I got a pretty darn good memory, so I remember all these things. But anyway, I don't get into politics of any country, so I just, never mind. But I know Quezon City really well, Beautiful. I sure do. All right. Hello, Ella. All right. Scooby-Doo deleted something. Jimmy John, I just finished learning the song Problema by Freddie Aguilar. Are you singing, Jimmy John? Are you playing guitar or piano? What are you playing? You said you just finished learning the song. Problema. I'm near Broadway Avenue. Okay, beautiful. The old studio of GMA 7, Eat Beluga. Yeah. Yep, I know it well. I actually did testing at the visitor room. When you go into GMA 7, you have a visitor lounge. They have a 2 horsepower split type aircon there. And the reason it's so cold in there from their aircon is because I treated it with the product I sell. I sure did. So that visitor lounge at GMA 7 has our product in it. And then GMA7 had a problem on one of their studios. They had a aircon, split type aircon, 3 horsepower. And they had ongoing, they were doing filming and stuff. They had ongoing in that studio. And the aircon kept running out of Freon and the room would get hot. And rather than replace the aircon, they contacted my company because they heard that we had a product called Extreme Ultra, which is a Freon stop leak for air conditioning. So they contacted me and said, sir, can you come and treat our system? We have an aircon that's always leaking Freon and we'd like to fix it. So we went over, we treated their system, and they never had another Freon leak out of that aircon. To this day, that I ever heard of. Nobody ever told me it ever leaked again. So anyway, that was that. And I still sell the product. I have it right here. Right there, I'll just flip my camera on, you will see it. There you go, Aircom. I have Aircom white and Aircom pink, Extreme Ultra. This is stop leak for Freon systems, air conditioning, and this is stop leak for refrigeration and freezers. And I got a lot of Aircom Extreme. I import this from Italy. That's one of the products that I sell here in the Philippines, guys. People don't know about my business too much. I do have a good business here. I was telling Scuba and I was just writing up an invoice tonight for Thailand. I'm a wholesaler and I have distributors all over Asia here. So we sell products without me having to go away from home. I don't have to go anywhere. When I went to Thailand last year, I got to visit our distributor there. Hadn't met him ever. Only talked to him on the phone since 2018. And last year, 2025, 7 years of knowing him and working with him, I never got to meet him. And so we flew to Thailand and we got to meet him and spend time with him and spent 3 days looking at all of his jobs and things like that. He got us free tickets to Ramayana Water Park because our product is in Ramayana Water Park. And now he's over in Phuket. He contacted me today. Wow, he's got 11 hotels that are going to purchase over 100 units. What they want to do is they want to do testing with 2 of our units on 2 of their pools. And then they're going to purchase over 100 of each unit if the testing meets their satisfaction. What we do is we eliminate the need for chlorine by about 90%. If you use the products we sell, you don't have to put chlorine in your pool. You can shock your pool and then run the ionization, ozonation, and that keeps your pool clean, pristine and clean. If you put the pH pure on, it'll balance your pH and maintain a balanced pH water in your pool. So we have some really awesome equipment I sell, made in the USA, Clearwater, Florida. Very, very good product. And I am their wholesaler for Asia. You met him. That's what I do, guys. You didn't know, but that's what I do. Anyway, we're going to start wrapping things up. I got a mess at the kitchen table still because I was working today. My first time working in a month. But the work I do, this is the work I do, guys. It's numbers. It's all numbers, okay? It's product, how many they're going to buy, how much they cost. I break it all down because, and then this is just my profit right there. That one number is my profit. I do really well with my company. I sell all the products you see here on this sheet, as well as all the products you see on this sheet. This is Scale Blaster, and this is Clearwater. Owned by the same manufacturer. We sell all these products to people all around the world. So the most expensive product on here is retails at $26,995. Distributors sell it at $17,995. My wholesale cost is $15,000. I make $2,000 if they buy 1 unit. So they buy 4 units of that, I make $8,000. So it's a very, very good, lucrative business I have built for myself. And I always have stacks of papers like this, guys, because I have numbers and papers everywhere. That's what I do. I write it all down. Then I put it into digital format on a invoice and send it off to the guys who are buying the product. They send the money into my bank account. I send what they want to buy over to the manufacturer. They put the money in my bank account. I send the money to the manufacturer for the product, and they ship the product direct to my distributor. So I don't have to touch product. I only touch money. It is the perfect business. It's a perfect business model. Anyone ever wants to talk about business, I'll share with you how you can do it. But you have to find products that are unique, that not everyone is selling, and you need to get permission from the manufacturer for those unique products to sell them in the Philippines. Because you find out if they're selling in the Philippines, and chances are, if they're a USA product, they may not be, no matter what it may be. So if you can hook up with a manufacturer, you can say, look, I want to introduce your product. I love your product. I want to introduce it in the Philippines. Do you have anyone here doing that? They say, not right now, not currently, sir. Well, I'd like to try out to be a distributor for you. If you can give me, 6 months to a year, I would like to try to sell your products over here with your blessing. And they give you a blessing to sell the products. You get it in writing that you're going to be an acting distributor for the company. You start off that way as just a nobody, and you work your way up until pretty soon you're controlling an area. And in this case, I have Asia. I have Malaysia, Singapore, Bangladesh. I have Taiwan, even though it's part of China, I still have Taiwan. I have Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines. I could have Cambodia and Laos if I want, but there's nothing going on over there. Nobody's buying product. So I just go where the people are interested in the product. If you have chiller systems, water chiller systems, you need a scale blaster removing scale from hard water scale forming in your systems, you would come to me. So that's part of the products I sell, swimming pool products, products for HVAC. And so I'm all a well-rounded individual when it comes to business. And I started this business model of moving money because I didn't want to get tied down with a bunch of product. If you're a product holder, you're going to be held with your product. You're not going to get out of anything. You're going to spend a lot of money, and you may not sell all that you spend money on. It's like owning a sorry store. You spend a lot to get your store going, and then there's some products that are going to be gaining dust for 2 years. You're never going to sell them. You got to eat them because you're not going to sell them. You might not sell that can of sardines you bought 2 years ago. Starting to come close to expiration, you better start eating. So I don't look at having a product in hand. I look at having money in hand and not dealing with product. Have product move, That's my business, guys. Now you got to see what I really do for a living. Not just dynamite, beautiful soul, those who are dragging nets and destroying the coral reefs around the island of Masbate. There's a lot of trollers. They're going illegally, trolling, pulling nets, zippers pulling nets from the bottom up. So all the fish they catch, they throw them all in buckets. It doesn't matter if the fish is a little sap, half an inch long, 13 centimeters or millimeters long. It doesn't matter if it's that big. They take all the fish. If it gets stuck in their net, they take it all. It's like what gets stuck in our net. Our fishing net is a legal net. Okay, it's 1 inch square holes. Whatever gets stuck in your net, you take with you because it's going to die anyway, or it's already dead. Sometimes you see a fish flopping on occasion because he just got in the net when we were pulling it up. He might have just gotten in the net. Most of the time the fish are already dead. They were taken out of the net. So, but we do it the legal way. We drop a static net when we're fishing, and then we pull that same net back up. We're not dragging it around the ocean, making circles and trying to capture fish. The fish to get captured are those that swim into the net. It's a big, big difference. A big day meaning good day, because someone she knew died from electrical shock at the doctor's office. That was sad. And got to visit a few old friends. I was live all morning. It's going to post up. You'll be able to see what my day was like today. Then we went into the town of Balud. At some point, I just shut my live feed down. Sometimes we just can't talk what we had to talk about, But anyway, overall, it was a great day. I'm live again tonight. I'm getting ready to go to bed, though. It's getting late. But my dog bite's doing great. My leg's not hurting as bad. I should have a good night's sleep tonight. Yeah, should be good. I wish my wife didn't think that she could get rabies because I got bit. She thinks that I can pass that on to her somehow. So she's rolling over, ignoring me every night. I don't know. Can somebody please tell her that's not the truth? You're not going to catch rabies from somebody that got bit by a dog. I'm not going to pass rabies on to her, or am I? I don't know if Ian asked that question. Can a person who is bit by a dog with the possibility of rabies pass it on to their partner during intercourse? I wonder what they would say to that. I gotta look that up, guys. I'm gonna get off here in a minute and look that up too. Okay, I go to office now. Sales meeting today. Yuck. I hate sales meetings. You know, that's the nice thing about my business, Jimmy John. No meetings. Let the distributors handle the meetings. I only move money. I got the best business in the whole damn world. She's in her 30s, just like problems. I'm also the cause. All right. All right. Thank you for deleting that, Scuba, whatever was said. My day was wonderful, Pinay. I hope yours is wonderful. Family's doing great. They're all gone to bed, hopefully. They're in bed. And thank you so much. I know I love my family so much. Jimmy John says, me too, not the young part. Yeah. I don't know, Scuba found to delete, but whoa. Got him, huh? Scuba, good job. 1.8 thousand seconds. If he's that bad, Scuba, just hide him. Hide him in the hide box. It's okay. If they continue becoming asshole, I didn't read the message. Let me read one of them. Well, hello, mister. I have a question for you. Okay. That's not a bad post. Why'd you delete that? Hello, mister. Sir, I have a question for you, please. Scuba, what's going on, bro? Hello, Mike. Can you please help me with something, sir? Did he say anything before that? That's where you start deleting the guy. Why would you delete that, Scooby-Doo? Then you time him out. What did he do? I don't think I see what he did, Scuba. That's weird. Why would you time the guy out? He didn't say anything there. He wanted to ask me a question. It's your last night, Manila. Yeah, then you'll be home. All right, heading home. A hard-headed person and a pain in the ass? I guess because I'm the only girl in the family. Kind of makes sense, huh? You have to become a pain in the ass, especially if you're the only girl and you got a bunch of pain in the ass brothers. You got to fight for yourself. I've learned quite a few Tagalog songs so I can sing to my future girl when I got there. Forgot most of them, though. You'll remember them again when you fire up that karaoke. All right. Living the dream. Yeah, Scuba, I don't get it. I don't see what he said. Please try to read what they're saying and give him a chance to ask the question. You know, like Ken's, he's throwing a religious saying there. He's not harassing us with it. He just put one out there, you know, which is the truth, you know, but we don't talk about religion, but he just put a sentence out there that's straight out of the Bible. So it's okay, you know. He's not trolling, trying to hurt our channel. Beautiful soul. Yes, you can learn a lot from YouTube. Gotta go. Okay, Jimmy John. Bye-bye. Fanny says, oh, I see. It's your last day. Be safe for your trip then, Scuba. His vacation, Pinay, he lives here. He's been in the Philippines for like 7 years already. He's not on vacation. Thank you for your blessing, though. No problem, sir. Very welcome. Yeah, he's 4+ years. He's been here. Yeah, there you go. He's been here a long time. But nah, he's not a newbie here. Says, I agree, Mike. Sorry, sir, it's not an easy business. How many times I start all over again, I say to myself, I guess this is not for me. I wouldn't even start it. I didn't let my wife start it over here. There's a lot better things you can do to earn money, and they don't involve having a store open all the time. We do it with gasoline, diesel, gasol, ice, frozen goods, you know, type store. We don't do the sorry canned goods and soups and staple stuff like that. Charm's mother does that. We don't do the sorry store. We have those things here, other things that her mother generally doesn't care or carry, because we have freezers, you know, and we have solar power, so we're able to handle the frozen side of things. And Charm doesn't want to get into the grocery side of things right now. I wish I came here a long time ago. Yeah, most pits feel the same way. Yep. Scratches and mucous membrane can be passed that way. But rabies is what I'm asking about. I know. Can rabies be passed if an individual got bit by a dog? Can he pass it? past. I guess he can. He sent me a message on a message. I'll have to look it up. I'll look that. Yeah, he repeated the same question. He was trying to get my attention, but he doesn't realize. One of you guys should just tell him, hey, he'll catch up on the chat. Just hang in there. Be quiet. Hang in there a minute. He'll catch up and he'll let you ask your question. You know, guys, help the people out a little bit. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, host, good night. We'll go sleep now. Yes. Going back home tomorrow in the province of Cebu. Awesome. All right, Benai, take care. Love you. God bless you. And we will see you on our next live. You'll be at home in Cebu. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Much appreciated. But yeah, if you guys, hello, good morning, Vegas. I just saw you came in. Good morning, friends. Hello, Vegas Will. How are you? If you guys could, please go over and subscribe to Vegas Will. I'm going to pin him here for a few minutes while I'm going to be on here. And then I'm going to get off and go to bed. Everyone's already in official vlogs. Thank you here, Jolene. And then tomorrow we'll be live again. Come on in and see us and chat with us. You'll learn our channel pretty quick. The weather wasn't good enough, guys, to go fishing today. So we didn't do that. And tomorrow I will be going live because I want to show you guys the new boat engines that are installed. And we'll start up the brand new engine, which is the 25 horsepower diesel engine. We'll start that and show you how well that's going to work out. That's going to be awesome. And go over the repairs that were done. And I have a guy coming tomorrow who's also going to paint all the registration numbers back on the boat and the MJ name, named after my son MJ. So that's the MJ boat. That's registered as the MJ boat. We got to put the name back on it, put Quinlan, Tonga, Bali, Masbate on it, and put our registration number for Masbate Island. So when you go to any other island, as long as your boat is registered, you can pull into their port through right where their Coast Guard is, whenever. It's no issue. If you're going to, and always carry a copy of your registration papers with you, so they know it's currently registered to Coast Guard. Because if you're going to do something in an island, another island, you're going to check in through the Coast Guard at the port of entry. Okay? No matter who you are, the Coast Guard might come up and, hello, how you doing? Good morning. You know, check your boat out, see how you're doing, what you're doing. Excuse me there, I got burps, hiccups. But a lot of guys are transporting. Hi, Bill Meyer. Thank you for the chili. A lot of guys are selling fish. They're moving fish, or some people are moving charcoal from island to island. So that island to island charcoal is illegal to do. And those who are selling fish better have a fish selling permit. Don't go another island trying to sell you fish without a permit. You can do it, but you don't do it through the port where the Coast Guard's standing, okay? You don't go into the main port, the main fishing port, and pull your boat in there and start unloading buckets of fish to sell unless you have the proper documentation to sell fish. Otherwise, your fish will get confiscated and you will get a nice, hefty fine for illegal selling of fish. The guy just got caught. There was a guy on the news just got caught. That's why I'm mentioning that. Dos Pago says, God, I knew a Bill Myers from high school. You might have known Bill Meyer. He sends me chilies all the time. He loves them peppers. He's from Iowa. Are you from Iowa? Dos Bagos? 2 bags. Are you from Iowa? Killed driving home from Tombstone. Ah, okay. Sad to hear that. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and get to bed. And I have a busy day tomorrow. Decades ago. Love to see you guys again tomorrow. So please come on back and join us. I made moderators out of everybody today, except for the guy that Scuba blocked. I didn't make him a moderator. You know what I'm going to do in case he comes back? Let's see. I did undo his thing to read it, what he was typing before he got kicked out. But I did, let me go back. Fountain Blue Mario. Fountain Blue Mario, I'm going to make him a moderator. Just for the hell of it. I'm going to trip this guy out. There you go. When he comes back in tomorrow, if he comes back to my channel, he'll be a moderator. He won't even know it. Hey, how'd that turn blue? And his name is Fountain Blue Mario. So I'll give him a chance to answer the question. He had a question for me. I'm not sure what his question was. He never asked it, but he kept asking me, can you ask me a question? And he was being gracious. To me, that's being gracious to ask, can I ask you a question? You know, because you guys know me. I'm busy in the chat. And a lot of times I don't catch everything. So if you want to ask me a question, certainly let me know. If you have to repeat it a couple times, it's okay. And then somebody can remind the person, hey, he'll catch up. He's just a little behind. He's probably 5 minutes behind, but he's catching up. And he'll get to your question. Let him know. Let's respect everybody. Treat everyone with love. Love all you guys. God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Much, much appreciated. I'm up to the bottom now. Bye-bye, Dos Bagos. We'll see you again next time. I like your name. 2 bags, huh? All right. Must be talking about your eye bags. Take 2 eye bags, too. How about Dos Bagos? All right, guys. Love you guys. Take care. Enjoy your evening or morning, wherever you're at. Go do something for somebody and don't expect anything in return. All right. Love everyone. Bye-bye.